Hello everybody, before we get into today's video, we do want to mention that we have contacted the giveaway winner. If you weren't contacted this time around, don't be worried, we will have more giveaways in the future. Starting off with today's video, we just want to take a look at the current temperature anomalies and really appreciate how cold it is for this time of year. Many people do not like the cold, so across the central and eastern United States, anywhere from 10 to 20, even close to 30 degrees below normal in parts of the country right now. But out west, we remain anywhere from average to warmer than average for this time of year. Now, this cold shot will last the next couple days. Today is going to be the coldest of the days, though, and as each day goes by, we'll continue to moderate back to around seasonal temperatures. And going into the outlook here for the next week or so, if you watched Josh's video from the other day, his forecast did mention that we will see below average precipitation for much of the lower 48, which still holds true. Today's system, Winter Storm Caleb, if you want to call it that, is beginning to exit off the east coast here. Currently, many areas around the I-95, especially around Philly and even up towards New York City, are seeing the rain change to snow as I record this video here on Tuesday morning. And that will continue across much of the, even close to the shores here in New Jersey and Delaware and points northward. But don't expect any way in the form of accumulation, maybe some car tops getting a light covering, but that's about it. But taking this forward here, you'll notice that many areas really don't see much precipitation. We're in a Wednesday here. There's some kind of clipper system that's producing light snowfall for the upper Midwest here, but nothing substantial in terms of accumulation. And going forward here into Thursday, again, very dry conditions across the country, and temperatures, like I said, will moderate for the east. By Thursday, we should start seeing temperatures around normal for this time of year, and the west remains well above normal. And then taking this into Friday, this is our next chance for any type of precipitation across the east, is this low pressure system that's right off the Carolinas here. If this heads out to sea, obviously other than the coastal areas will escape, or most of us will escape the precipitation, but coastal areas could still see some rain from this system. If this decides to take a more north track, that could throw many areas into the into its path of rain and maybe even snow, depending how much cold air really gets involved with the storm, which currently does not look too likely, but it's something to keep an eye on. And for those snow lovers out there, if you're wondering when there's next chance of snow, it would be from this system here, but again, it's next to nothing right now, but it's just something to keep an eye on. And I'll show you here, the GFS takes this system out pretty far out to sea, but then it develops another low pressure by the weekend. And some models do take this low pressure a little bit closer to the coast and throws back some wintry precipitation. But even that right now is very low. The majority of the models here support a track out to sea. But again, we're still about, well, this is hour 117, so that's about 5 days from now. So a lot can change from this point forward. Now, taking this out here to, this is going into now Monday, so we're getting upwards of 6 days out here. Much of the country, again, is remaining dry. You have some rain across the west coast here in Oregon and even parts of Washington, but other than that, nothing too much going on. But a real next chance of a winter storm here. Now, this is getting out towards the 8, 9, 10 day frame, so lots will change from this point forward, but the GFS does like a storm here developing over the west here in the Utah area. You'll see this precipitation just beginning to expand, and this could produce a lot of snow if this particular run does, if it does actually occur like this. But again, we're to next Thursday here, so there's going to be a ton that will change from this point forward. So for the upper Midwest and even around the Colorado Rockies and those areas, if you're looking for snow, this time frame around November 20th, that looks to be your next shot of some substantial snow. But again, I wouldn't take it too serious right now, but it definitely is the next opportunity for some snow for you guys. And we'll just take it out further here. This turns out to be a Great Lake cutter, so the upper Midwest, they end up seeing here some pretty substantial snow, but many areas also see a lot of rain from this system. I'm gonna stop it here. We're at the 10-day frame, so no point going past that right now. Now the European, on the other hand, I just want to show you that system is what it is at this point because we are so far out. The European does have that East Coast system that I mentioned that could come up the East Coast and deliver some rain or snow for some areas across the Northeast. But like the GFS, it does take it a bit out to sea, but you'll see that it's pretty close to the coastal areas. So we'll watch out for this weekend for those areas across the East Coast. Those areas could see some rain out of the system, if not a little bit of snow. But again, just depends how much cold air does get involved with it. But looking at that West Coast system that was supposed to develop around this time frame, you'll see it is here over Utah right now developing, but it's much weaker than the GFS suggests. So, like I said, it's still 8, 9, 10 days away, so take it for what it is right now. It could go either way, but for those areas, anywhere around November 20th, 21st is your next shot at some snow. But other than that, we really do not see much precipitation going forward here. The bigger story is first couple days across the east will be colder than average. By the end of this week, we'll see temperatures moderate back to seasonal levels. The west will remain above normal for this time of year until later in the frame, like in the 7-10 day period. Those areas will start to see a bit colder temperatures with the potential for some snow. Alright guys, keep it here for more updates going forward here. We'll have much more about this month and also the winter months coming up. You guys have a great day.